Welcome, my conscious family. Today, the energy is so. I just want to scream. It feels like breaking free, and it feels like you realize that other people's projections of you were never meant to be your destiny. Okay. And you are breaking free from this. I'm going to go deeper as always, but in order to claim this message, write down in the comments, I am the master of myself. And I'm going to explain why you're writing this. The power of intention and setting this moment aside to claim this message is going to send this powerful message into the universe that you are fully ready to claim this. And your intuition has led you here for a reason. You would never click on a video where something was written that doesn't align with what you already know. So these messages, when someone writes, this is not my message, well, duh, it's not your message, because intuition always leads you somewhere where is your message, and you are the only one who can know if this is for you or not. Okay, I'm not talking to every single person who is subscribed to my channel, you guys. That's not how it works. I create a message that I get from the energies that I'm connected to. You click on the video because your intuition is telling you that this is for you. And maybe even you can click on the video, but then you start to listen to it and you're like, this is not for me. That's totally fine. But what I want to say is that you broke free from people who constantly were telling you what you are supposed to be. And this is how you're going to know that this is your message. You always knew that your purpose is different and different than majority of the people from your surroundings. But you allowed yourself to confirmation. You allowed yourself to trust those people more than to trust yourself. You allowed other people's projections to become your destiny. I got chills by saying this. You allowed other people's projections of you to become your destiny. And now, as you're watching this video, you realized how you were right all along. And this is not to feed your ego, your intuition was right. Okay, your intuition was right. And you're becoming a master of self, meaning you no longer allow other people's moods, energies, opinions, projections, programs run your life. I'm seeing you breaking free from these shackles, like going out of the prison that, of course, nobody has control over us. And this is so important to know. Even when people say, my mom did this to me, my partner was like this, no one has control over us. We have to take ownership. 100% ownership. You cannot say, I am a master manifester, a leader, but this part of my life, I'm not going to say it. You know, that was a mistake of my ex-husband or ex-wife. You have to take ownership. You have to take 100% responsibility. And what is important also to know, I read all of your comments and all of them are wonderful and so filled with love. Sometimes they are negative, but when I read those kind of comments, it made me a little bit like, I don't want to say feeling sorry, but it's like, I understand this person because they are not ready to take ownership for their life and they need to blame other people. But it's not what you do. You take 100% ownership. Even if someone was, I don't know, bullying you or narcissistic or manipulative or whatever they did, when I say responsibility, I don't mean that you say, yes, I'm guilty, or yes, I attracted this into my life, like I'm a bad, like a manifestation, or just like this spiral that you can go through. That's not what I'm saying. But you take responsibility with what you do with it. You stop blaming other people. So whatever these people were telling you that you were not ready to accept it. And once you understand that, you will know that one of the biggest reasons, the biggest reason why people don't succeed in life is because they are arrogant, because they are in their ego. They don't accept, to see the truth of who they are. And I was also like this. I couldn't see the truth that I wasn't doing something and I wasn't taking ownership, and I still was living in this victim mentality. But I no longer do that, and you no longer do that. You're breaking free from that old cycle. And this is the advice that's coming through, is like, release those people because you accepted their projections. You chose not to live in your purpose because you accepted their small opinions about you, because you believe those things. So it's never about other people. There is this mirror principle that I love, and it's kind of hard to understand, but it's truth. It is the truth. We are only experiencing this in our world because in our consciousness there are ideas of it. You can never experience anything in your reality that you are not conscious of. Not conscious of like you consciously know, but in your state of consciousness. Anything we experience, whether it's anything even in the world that we experience and we see and we hear of, even though we think we are so, high vibe or whatever, it doesn't matter. But there is this idea that exists in our state of consciousness that's why we see that in our world. Does it make sense? I want to explain this really well. So anything you experience, take 100% responsibility and ownership for your experiences in life. No one is to blame, okay? And I'm not saying, of course, if you are the victim of something, me, myself also, but I am responsible with what I do in my life. And I cannot say, yeah, because when I was 18, this happened to me and blah, blah, blah. And, it was really hard and my mom and blah, 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 and blah, 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 And I'm not saying that that's not painful. Of course, it took me years to recover. But at some point, I realized that I have to forgive my parents. I have to forgive those people who did that to me. I have to forgive because I want to be free. And I want to do what the fuck I want to do. And I don't want to live my life blaming other people and caring what other people think of me and staying in that victimhood. And you are realizing that now. You're realizing the power of your mind and your energy and your focus. I have 8% battery, but we're going to finish this message, you guys. Stay until the end. Before I continue, I do want to say I am working on something truly amazing. I shared in my previous videos, and some of you guys already reached out to me on Instagram to book calls with me, and you can do so in the pinned comment. But what I'm talking about is leading with spirit, hero's journey, and this is exactly who I'm speaking to. My story is a hero's journey, okay, because I choose to be the master of my mind, my energy, my focus, my body, my everything. And I want you to become a hero. Your story is a hero story. Whatever has happened to you, however people treated you, and they were the reason because you didn't step fully in your purpose, because you were struggling and suffering and all these different things, that's totally fine. And this is actually what's going to help other people, to inspire them to break free from their own limiting beliefs and their own fears. So your story is a hero story, and you're here to lead with spirit. What that means is you are here, you're the new way of, I don't like to say celebrities because what the fuck are celebrities anymore, right? But you're this new wave of leaders, like true leaders who are kind and compassionate and open-hearted and really empathetic. You're the one who is showing the way, the first one who has to go. You're being called to do so. And I want to share everything I learned so far, all the tools for nervous system regulation so you can hold this abundance, hypnosis to reprogram your mind, you know, get unstuck from this false conditioning of the society of who you are, step into the main character energy. I'm going to teach you also social media, branding, everything I learned so far to get first clients. Obviously, I don't have million followers, but I know how you can start building your own brand, how you can start having aligned clients with your vision and really make results for them and really help them. I started this journey a year ago. Obviously, I'm a coach much longer. I worked in Serbia. I have testimonials from my Serbian clients. But on YouTube, I started talking to the specific, tuning into the specific energy of people who are here to be leaders and truly, truly change and raise the consciousness of humanity. And that's why I got this message of welcome my conscious family, because I knew from the beginning to whom I'm speaking to. So this is going to be 6-month mentorship with me, and I would love to have you there. I would love to help you get set up, set good foundations for the future, and really lead others with spirit and turn your story into a hero's journey and hero's story, because you are in fact a hero. So if you want to book a free discovery call, you can do so in the pinned comment. Please, if you book a call, a no-show, that's really irresponsible. You're a grown-up person. If you're not going to show up for the call, I'm calling you out, because some of you guys booked the call and didn't show up. That's completely irresponsible. And I'm going to tell you right away, if that's something that you do, you're not going to be a leader. You're not going to have any fucking authority, because this is so simple, and this is like a basic, right? Basic thing to do, human decency and transparency and honesty and confidence, right? And clear communication skill that you need to have is that you communicate. Hey, Irena, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it. Can we reschedule? Or hey, Irena, I changed my mind. I no longer want to participate. Like whatever it is, do you understand what I mean? And it's truly, I'm so wired up. We have 3%. Okay, we have Okay, you guys, I have to finish because my battery is dying. If you want to purchase any of the courses, anything else, everything is in the description box. I love you guys so much. Stay conscious and remember to have fun.